Hi there, this is Paul Hardingham from paulhardingham.com and my genuine, honest review on shareholder.company. Is it a scam or is it the real deal? Can you really make a fortune? Guaranteed returns every single day. Okay, here's the first red flag. The Web of Trust website plugin that I've got automatically tells me that users have identified the following issues, that this is a scam site and potentially illegal. So that's the first red flag. Okay, the next red flag is the domain registration. If you go to who.is and look up shareholder.company for the domain registration, you see it's a very new registration, which is a warning in itself, but here's the red flag. It's actually set as privacy, so you can't find out who's actually registered this domain name. If they're a legitimate company, they would have nothing to hide, and if you go and look at any legitimate company, you will find their details on the domain registry for the company name, but they are hiding something here, so again, huge red flag. Okay, another red flag. The telephone support number here is in Holland. +31 is the code for Holland. So let's give this number a call and see what answer we actually get. So let me just try my Skype. And we can see this isn't actually even a valid phone number. It's not connecting at all, and so it's not even a real phone number. Another red flag, and this is probably the biggest one of all, perhaps I should have started with this, but it is the daily guaranteed returns. They are saying daily interest, if you come in at $2,000, 1.1 to 2.2% per day. Just do the mathematics on that, calculate some figures, and you'll see that within a very short space of time, there's not actually enough money on the planet. If they had 1,000 investors putting $2,000 in each, they would very soon run out of money on the planet. These daily returns of interest are totally impossible, totally fictitious and made up. Please don't put your money with shareholder.company. Here's another red flag. They talk in the about the company, Shareholder Investment Corporation, official Dutch company with an advanced production in the country's leading industries, black metallurgy, shipbuilding, oil industry survey and exploration of oil and gas deposits, with no actual backup with this whatsoever. If you actually click on the reports, read the report, you'll see the numbers don't match up. It's just all totally fictitious to encourage you to part with your money, and most people, this is what's classed as a Ponzi scheme, an HYIP, where early investors will get some money out first of all. If your only argument of saying, well, it works because I'm getting paid, that doesn't mean that it's a legitimate business at all. Pickpockets make money as well. It's an illegal activity, and Ponzi's are illegal as well. So there is no actual factual information that they are making any investments of any shape or form. Again, keep hold of your money. Don't give it to these fraudsters and criminals. Another big red warning is the money that they accept. There is no sign of PayPal, there is no sign of Visa and MasterCard Direct, and that is because PayPal and Visa and MasterCard verify companies that they accept payments from, and so fraudsters wouldn't risk those payment processors. What they do risk is these payment processors, which are known to be used by a lot of fraudsters. So again, a big red flag. Don't give your money to shareholder.company. Another big red flag here. Let's have a look at some of these people. First of all, Tahira Ledadavzavir, I can't pronounce the name, but I can copy and paste it, and I can find that this person, there's not going to be many people with that same name there, is a director of a couple of companies. Neither of them are shareholder.company, so they've obviously just taken this name as a director name and said, okay, let's use that name there. So that's a false identity of the CEO. If the director general CEO of a company this size that was making so much money, billions of dollars potentially, according to their statistics, then that person would be a well-known figure, public figure, but no such thing there, just a director of two small, tiny companies in the UK. Let's look for Stefan Hugerjits, who's the financial director. Again, financial directors, they should be well trained in accountancy and things like that. And what do we find for this person? Only 119 references for this person, and they're all basically promoters of shareholder.company. None of them are legitimate. There's no LinkedIn profile, there's no Facebook profile of this person who's going to be an accountant, well trained, running a business like this. So again, fake information here on the management. So there's a few pointers as to why shareholder.company is a scam. Do not put your money with shareholder.company. Please feel free to comment and share on this video. What is likely to happen with this, by the way, is that the website will vanish at some point, probably in a not too distant future, and people will be saying, oh, I've lost my money, I've lost my money. At the moment, again, like I said, people will argue the case, and I'll probably get loads of hate comments on the YouTube video here saying, oh, but I've been paid. And that's the only argument people use to say it's not a scam. Well, again, I would just use the analogy. Pickpockets make money as well. Does that mean they're a legitimate business? Of course not. Just because you make money doesn't mean it's a legitimate business. Look at the warning signs I've given you here. Clearly a scam. Do not give money into this. Don't promote it either. If you promote it, you're aiding and abetting criminals, and you stand the risk of being taken legal action against as well. So please don't promote Shareholder Investment Corporation. If you do decide that you want to invest some money, and I say invest, you're giving it to fraudsters, you're giving it to thieves, you're not investing. That's the whole part of the scam. It's not an investment, it's a Ponzi scheme. You give your money to them, they pay out some money to earlier investors to help promote their scam even further, and then at some point they know the money coming in is slowing down and they have to stop the business, and they will close off and run off with your money, and the majority of people will lose money. So please don't promote this opportunity. I use opportunity in inverted commas as well. Do feel free, like I've said, to share and comment on this video. Let's try and get the news out. Let's try and help as many people as possible from avoiding losing their money, giving their money to fraudsters and to thieves. Thanks very much.